Tonight on Si's Eyes on the Skies.
Current conditions in Ames, 32 degrees, right at freezing. Our winds are at 10 out of the west. Feels like 24. Our dew point is at 13. Looking at conditions across the state, 22 up in Mason City, 34 down in Burlington, 36 down in Council Bluffs. Mainly mid-30s and high 20s across the state.
Plus, Jax has your national forecast, all that and more, as this Thursday, February 6th edition of Si's Eyes on the Skies starts now.
Broadcasting live from the studios at Iowa State University, the Iowa State Meteorology Department brings you the latest weather from across the country and out your front door. This is Si's Eyes on the Skies.
Good evening. I'm your host, Kylie Phillip, and we will begin with tonight's weather story. On this day in 2008, an area of low pressure moved into central Illinois on the morning of the 6th, continuing northeast into Indiana. Later that day, north of the low, bands of snow already started to affect the area on the afternoon of the 5th, but increased in intensity during the early morning hours of the 6th. Thunder snow was reported from eastern Iowa into southern Wisconsin between 4 and 8 a.m., leading to 2-inch per hour snow accumulations rates. Locations in eastern Iowa experienced between 6 and 10 inches of snow, with Gutenberg recording 10 inches. Southern Wisconsin recorded more snowfall, with Hazel Green receiving 14 inches. And now to discuss more with what's happening around the country, here's Jax with your national forecast.
Tonight's national headlines will warm up some temperatures in the Gulf of Mexico or Gulf of America. Temperatures drop across the Midwest, and we're seeing a severe weather threat as we speak across Tennessee. All that and more coming up as Si's Eyes on the Skies begins.
It only takes a careless moment to turn this into this. Don't let forest fires be your fault. Make sure your fire is dead out.
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Welcome back. Now let's go to the national forecast with Jax. So Jax, I heard there's a bunch of severe weather down in Tennessee. Can you show us?
We're going to take a look at that as we go into our graphics here. But yeah, we've seen some tornadoes, and we're going to continue to see severe weather push across eastern Tennessee and into western parts of North Carolina and Virginia. So let's go take a look at the graphics right now. The SPC has issued a severe weather outlook for that part of our country. As you can see, parts of eastern Tennessee and parts of North Carolina and Virginia are starting to see those severe weather threats. Just to remind you, for all of our viewers out there, wind, hail, and or tornado potential is at risk with these storms that are continuing to move east, and we'll continue to see those storms as we zero in on them right now. Current satellite and radar showing across the London region and across eastern portions of Tennessee, eastern portions of Kentucky, we're going to continue to see those storms build. We're also monitoring a system out west. Parts like California that needed rain across parts of last month are getting that currently. San Francisco and parts to the east, seeing that that system move from the Pacific Ocean. Parts of Los Angeles also seeing that rain and snow accumulation. Watches and warnings will go back to Tennessee. As you can see, 3 tornado warnings across portions of western Kentucky and into northern parts of Tennessee. Across portions of Virginia, too, we're going to continue to see those tornado warnings in effect until 8:15 tonight. Futurecast will show that system move across. Snow builds in the northwest, Billings, Portland, places in Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming. We'll continue to see those snowfall totals keep accumulating. Atlanta, portions to the east, across the southeast, we'll continue to see rain showers build by Friday. As we move into Friday evening, more of a quiet weather pattern, but Billings, Montana, you're still seeing portions of the snow. As we move into Friday evening, again, that snow system builds into parts of the northern plains. And as we move into Saturday and Sunday, that system moves across portions of northern Iowa, Wisconsin, and the Great Lakes region. Going into our back half of our weekend, Saturday night into Sunday morning, that system builds into our northeast zone where New York, Toronto will continue to see accumulations. Our snowfall amounts from those accumulations will continue to build across portions of our northern parts of the United States and southern parts of Canada. Toronto, Buffalo, New York, we're going to see accumulations near 5 to 7 inches. Temperatures across the region right now, Toronto at 33, Utica 31, New York 38. As we move south, Charleston 58. As we move into the southeast, New Orleans 73, Jackson 73, Atlanta 67, Tampa 72, Salt Lake City 41, Phoenix 77, Flagstaff at 49. As we move back toward the Midwest, Omaha at 35, Kansas City at 38. Super Bowl game day is this weekend. We're going to see the Eagles and the Chiefs face off. Your game day forecast, 5:30 p.m., partly cloudy skies there in New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. I know it's inside, but any plans outside you might have? Maybe think about it, partly cloudy skies, 75 degrees for kickoff. As we go into the week ahead, we're going to see New Orleans, 80 degrees for most of the weekend. So if you're planning on going down, beautiful weekend for you. As we go into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to see rain chances build back in, lows in the mid-60s, highs in the mid-70s.
It's time for our trivia question for the evening. The highest temperature ever recorded in the United States occurred in which state? A, Hawaii, B, Florida, C, Arizona, or D, California? We'll have that answer for you at the end of the show. Plus, we'll have your Iowa weather after the break.
What do you want to get?
Ice cream.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
Let's go, honey.
Together, we can find a child by signing up for free wireless Amber Alerts on your cell phone.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at your Iowa weather with Hunter. So Hunter, how is the weather looking like over Iowa?
Well, it was beautiful last week. We had those 50-degree temperatures throughout the week. But this week coming up, we'll be looking to have cool down here and even a snow chance here on the weekend. Come over here, current conditions and aims. We touched on it earlier, 32, winds at 10 out of the west, feels like 24, and our dew point is at 13. And our temperatures across the state, mainly 30s and high 20s. You can see 23 up there in Spencer, touching a little bit closer to the colder side as we go into the night. Feels like right now 23 here at home in Ames, down to the south 28 in Burlington, 32 over there in Council Bluffs, 10 up here in Decorah. Very, very cold, so make sure we're having our jackets on. We go to our zone cast here, our northeastern part of the state. These are forecast highs for tomorrow. Decorah at 30, Elwyn at 30, mainly mid-30s for these communities up in northeast Iowa. Our southeast area, we have 35 in Iowa City, 37 in Montezuma, 38 in Burlington. Mainly could touch 40 down there in the southern part of the state as well. Moving over to our southwest friends, mainly 40s, high 30s, 43 down there in Red Oak for our high in the area. And our northwest corner, Okoboji at 33, Esserville at 33, Rockwell City at 36, and Sioux City, you are at 40. Satellite and radar, we touched on it earlier in our national segment, this big weather maker in Tennessee, some tornado warnings and even tornadoes reported. Moving up here into the Ontario and Michigan region, some lake effect snow going on. We'll move back home here to Iowa. You can see mainly nothing too big going on right now. A lot of clear skies. It's been a very nice day today, at least. That will change, however. You can see some clouds moving in. This is tonight at 10:30. And moving into Friday morning, you can see the clouds, and then this is at 1:30, mainly more clouds up for our northern friends as well. This is where the snow begins to come in. You can see up there in Minnesota, this is at 1:30 on Friday, and the snow here at 8 a.m. on Saturday. This will be our snowfall forecast. You can see mainly accumulations up in the north area of our state, Spencer and Decorah, over an inch. Everywhere else, not a whole lot, mainly a trace. Fort Dodge, you could see possibly an inch as well, even though you're at 0.6 forecasted. Looking ahead here, you can see this move on, and there is our system right there moving into the Midwest region. Nothing too big, like we said, just a little bit of snowfall, nothing out of the ordinary for winter in Iowa. You can see here on Wednesday, big snowfall totals down here in Kansas. That could possibly shift north up to us. We'll keep you updated on that in the future. Our skycast tonight, 19, mostly cloudy. Winds are in west-northwest at 17, making a wind chill very, very cold. The week ahead, 37 here on Friday, 33 on Saturday, 29. A lot of the rain goes away throughout the weekend and the week, mainly partly cloudy. 13 on Tuesday, very cold. 19 on Wednesday, and 24 on Thursday.
Thank you, Hunter, for that forecast. And now for our trivia question answer. The highest temperature ever recorded in the United States occurred in which state? A, Hawaii, B, Florida, C, Arizona, or D, California? What do you guys think?
You think, Jax?
You know, I'm going to go with Florida. I don't know why, but I got a feeling.
I know that Death Valley is no joke, and that's where that's at. So California will be my guess.
And the answer is D, California. The record temperature was 134 degrees Fahrenheit on July 10th, 1913.
Think about the tan you could get.
Man, you are good at trivia, my friend.
I know. Every night, I just do it.
That concludes tonight's show. Please be sure to follow us on X, and you can find all of our shows on YouTube under Size Eyes channel. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful night.
All right, you want to talk now, real quick?
Hello, Blake. The Bears suck.
That was heard.